What is up, flock? Feenix here, and welcome back to the Farming Simulator 25 Feenix Moments, where we talk about everything that happened last week, everything that happened this week, and so on. But before we get into last week, you guys know, we have to start off by thanking some very awesome people. And these very awesome people help support the channel every single month by being a channel member, and one of the perks of being a channel member is you get your name shouted out at the beginning of every Feenix Moment. So without further ado, let's run down this list of absolutely awesome people. At our ultimate flock tier, we have Jackson Modern and Redneck Gaming 98. Thank you guys so very much. At our elite flock tier, we have Firefighter Romney, Battalion Chief Matt Carter, AJ Fisher, Tech Guy 1911, Cas Pajamas, JT Bizarre's Gaming, and Dylan Marks. Thank you guys also for your continued support. And then at our basic flock tier, we have Zenith Harris, Adam Streets, Matt Householder, and Tyler Mitchell. Thank you guys for your continued support. It does mean a lot to me, and as always, I really do love your faces. So let's move on to our comment of the week. I go through all my comments each week, and I pick one that stands out, and if it, kind of jumps out to me, I pick it, and I pick this one because I have some information to give about what happened last week. So before we get into the comment, let's talk about what happened on Friday and why the live stream started so late. The live stream started so late because I was having computer issues, and we'll talk about all the computer issues I had this past week later in the video. But right now, specifically on Friday, every time I tried to load into the server, I got an 80%, and then my game would just crash out. There was nothing in the log. It was just loading mods, and then it would crash out. So I don't I thought maybe it was that mod, but the fact that because we also had a game update, but since both Tony and PJs was able to they were both able to connect to the server, I figured that probably wasn't the case. So I verified files, and then I saw where someone said possibly delete your shader cache. So I don't know which one of those two did it, but before I figured it out, I made a comment on my community tab, or actually it's been renamed to post tabs or something like that, or post tab. I don't know. I like community tab better, but over on the post tab, I made a comment and I said that I was having some issues, and Redneck Gaming _ YTL back the blue, I think that's a mouthful. He commented on that post and said I had some issues. I had to reinstall FS. So I didn't have to reinstall. I just verified my game files, and then I deleted. I don't know which one fixed it, but if you're having that issue where you're trying to join a server and you're stuck at 80%, first try deleting your shader cache. That's much quicker. So it's one of those two. So delete your shader cache. If it still does it, then verify your game files before reinstalling. Never only reinstall FS if verifying your game files doesn't work. Just always try verifying first before you reinstall. So much easier. But like I said, delete your cache folder, and to find that, you go into my games, my documents, my games, Farm Sim 25. And then towards the bottom, you'll see a folder that says shader cache. Just delete that folder and then launch Farm Sim, and it will compile the shaders again. So that fixed it for me. So that's if anyone else is having that issue, hopefully it's fixed. But thanks, Redneck, for the one solution. I didn't have to go that drastic, but I appreciate some sort of recommended solution. So anyway, if you want your comment right here, just comment on any video, make it stand out, make it funny, make it informative, what have you. And I usually pick one that either makes me just crack up, or makes me face palm, or makes me have a little bit of information. There you go. Anyway, let's move on to last week and what and all happened last week. So the main thing for the faulty scheduling, or the lack of videos being uploaded last week, was simply because Windows updates. So July 9th, which was Tuesday, I believe it was it was like Monday night into Tuesday. So there was a Windows update, and I've been hooked on a game called Storage Dealer Simulator, where you like store. There's a series coming of it, so you'll see that in the near future. I've been hooked on that game, and then I noticed on Tuesday that all my games were crashing. Like, well, that one specifically was crashing, and then Farm Sim was crashing. I was trying to record some videos. Farm Sim kept crashing. My Wednesday video, my mod spotlight, I tried to record. It kept crashing, and then I was trying to play World of Warcraft with my wife. It kept crashing, so it was just like, what is going on? What's going on? So Tuesday and Wednesday, I went through just constant like computer crashing to the point where I just wanted to like Randy rage on my computer. I just wanted to put my fist right through my. I was that close. Actually, I think it was Wednesday night. I actually just got up and walked away from my computer and just didn't bother with it for the rest of the night. It's like, I'm done, and I got up and walked away. I didn't touch it until Thursday. Thursday, I decided to roll back the update, and shockingly enough, everything's working fine again, with the exception of Farm Sim. Farm Sim, everything was working again, other than I had to redo all my inputs on all my videos. Hopefully, yeah, this is recording. My inputs on all my recording software and streaming software in Discord, and then I had to do the whole thing I talked about in during the comment of the week, where I had to verify my game files and delete my shader cache and all that for Farm Sim to get it working. But it's working now. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. I haven't had any issues with any other games. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. So that's a plus. These Windows updates, I don't know what they're doing. It's like it's my PC only. It's every time the Windows updates come, there's always some sort of issue. PJ's did it, and he has had no issues. So I don't know why me? Why me? Why Microsoft? Why do you hate me? Like, I feel like I'm being targeted. Like, Windows or Microsoft is just like, hey, guess what? We're just gonna put an update out every other week that completely wrecks your system for a week, and then we'll let you be good for a while, and then we're just gonna do it again. That's what it seems like at this point. I know it's probably not that frequently, but it feels like it at this point. Anyway, so yeah, that was the main issue for last week, was just computer crashes, and still have not gotten the ability to render a video using my Sony Vegas and continue to work. So what I would do is I was usually having I'd have the rendering going, and then I would be doing like either uploading videos or doing something else on my other monitor while that video is rendering, and then that's become near impossible. If I click like 3 times after or even if my computer goes to sleep, so I have to sit at my computer and constantly like move my mouse. I guess I could just turn it off, like turn the sleep mode off, but yeah, it's ridiculous at this point. That still hasn't been fixed. I'm gonna have to like look into another rendering program, I guess, to just do something, because this is getting really, I'm at a loss for words. I'm just that disappointed with it. So that was the main issue on why scheduling was going bad, and then we also had some other issues going on. I'm not going to talk about where everybody's good here. Nothing's wrong with us. There's just an issue going on where I had to take some time off to do something else. It took me like a day and a half. I hate writing stuff, especially when I have to be descriptive. That is like, I don't enjoy that at all. And like the other part is I felt really, really bad for why I had to write it, and the result of what it been like. Once it all plays out, then maybe I'll tell you guys what had happened, because it is pretty crazy. But like I said, everybody's fine. My family's fine. All of that. It's nothing to do with us. It's just something that I was approached about, and I had to provide something or another. I think the only person that really knows the whole ordeal is PJs. Because I was able to let it all out to him and kind of get it off my chest. So yeah, I had to do that, and that took a day and a half of being able to work away from me, because I had to put my focus on that, and I had to like the whole time I'm working on it, my wife's at work, because like she came home that day and we got dinner, and spent some time together, and then went to bed. Like we watched a TV show or something. I can't remember, but she was like, "I'm too tired. I can't really work on that right now." And I was like, yeah, it's fine." So we had dinner. We watched some TV, and then we got ready for bed. So the whole time I'm working on this, my wife's at work, so I have to constantly like text her like, "Do you remember this?" or that, or it was frustrating. So that took up a good day and a half of working on that, and so it is what it is. But that was last week. Hopefully this week's better. I have been recording my butt off though, so that's a plus. So let's see. Let me look over here right now. Next week's mod spot, I have a mod spot record up for Monday. That's going to go up, and Wednesday's mod spotlight is half done because of crashes. But let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are those all? No. So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12 storage dealer simulator videos recorded to go up. Probably do the same way I did with the motel, the Sunset Motel. I really need to sorry. I really need to update or see if I want to finish that or not. Because I have like 2 more episodes left to go up. And then me and PJ start recording House of Ashes, which is the last Dark Pictures game in the series that we haven't done. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 7. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 of those ready to go live. So that'll probably take the place of Sunset Motel, and then the dealer simulator will probably take the place of Out or Thursday videos going forward. Which that means the first episode of Dealer Simulator will coming out this week, hopefully. But yeah, so I've been recording my butt off. So hopefully next week is a good week, because I'm probably won't be doing much other than streaming on Friday and Saturday night, and same with Sunday and Monday of next week. I probably won't be doing much simply because my wife has worked. At this point, when this goes live, it'll be her 7th day straight, and she still has 3 more days. It'll be her 6th day straight with 4 more days left to go, because she's working 10 days straight, because she is technically in charge right now because her manager is on vacation. So she's going to be working 10 days straight, and then she gets 4 days off. So I'm going to be spending as much of those 4 days with her as I possibly can. So I'll be streaming the Friday and Saturday night probably, but I probably won't be getting much done Sunday. We have plans on Sunday, and that's if she doesn't come up with something to do that weekend, because the fair is going to be in town as well. I think the fair starts on Thursday, so the fair does start that weekend. So I might not be streaming, because you guys know my internet kind of fluctuates, and since they've really built a lot in this area and haven't really upgraded the infrastructure. So something tells me my internet is probably going to tank really, really hard that week. We shall see. But I'm still rambling on. Well, let's go ahead and talk about this week and what to expect this week. Let's nail that down, because this week for sure will be taken care of, pending any other further Microsoft updates and or events that happen out of my control. So Sunday will be Feenix Moment you're watching now. If you're not, well, that's on you. That's on you, feller. That's on you. Monday will be a mod spotlight. It's going to be a map mod spotlight of Strasbourg, PA. I was really hyped about that map. You get to see if I'm still hyped about that map or not. Just put it that way. Monday, though, that's Monday. Tuesday will be more Sunset Motel. It is still uploaded for the rest of the month. It's uploaded until August. So there's still a few more episodes of that to go through. I guess I should probably take some time to just finish up because we're not far from the finish. Maybe I'll just finish it up. Wednesday will be a mod spotlight. It's already half recorded. It crashed like 3 times recording that video. I just didn't have time to finish it. So I'll probably finish it after this and get that done out of the way. And then for the members, on Monday, you guys should get an updated FS91 video. That's been... I've been recorded twice now. I just got to redo it, and that will go live not this week but next week for you guys. I just realized, have I been saying everything that happened last week, everything that happened this week? Am I saying next week or this week? I don't know. I'm kind of tired. Not gonna lie. So. That was Wednesday. Thursday will be the start of storage dealer simulator. I'm really enjoying the game. It doesn't have the greatest reviews, but for me, like I've had a blast playing it. I think it's one of those type of games where you just gotta be really into it and overlook some of the annoying aspects of it. And I enjoy the gameplay enough that I overlook it. So. It's like right up my alley. And then Friday will be a Feenix Plays. It's probably going to be the last episode of... Actually, I do have other games to play, so maybe I'll postpone The Way of the Hunter last video for a little bit a different game, because I do have a couple more through Keymailer to check out and do reviews on. So there you go. That's the upload schedule. As far as live streaming goes... As far as live streaming goes, Sunday, is JT's stream day. I think he streamed... Didn't he stream Among Us this last... I think he did. I think he streamed Among Us this past Sunday. So he usually streams, like late morning, early afternoon. So if you guys... the only way to know when he goes live is either to be in the Discord or follow him. His channel is linked down in the description down below. He doesn't have like a set time. He just starts streaming whenever he has the time to start streaming. So, yeah. No set schedule, so I can't say be there at 11 a.m. No, it's not how it works with him. He just kind of goes live when he can. So, that Sunday is his stream night. Thursday night, the past couple nights, PJs has tried to stream, but he said he was getting some lag issues. So if he does stream, it's usually like in between 8:30 and 9 p.m. Anything you see on my channel that says with Cast Pajamas with the title is all recorded while he live streams. So if you want to see his point of view or all of the footage uncut, you can check out his channel. Also link down in the description down below with JT's. And then we move on to Friday and Saturday night. So like I said, Friday and Saturday night are very much up in the air for me, simply because it is fair week. I think the fair starts on Thursday. The fair always starts on Thursday, but I think it's this Thursday that the fair starts, and then it goes over the weekend and goes all in the next week. Not only is it fair week, but it's also race weekend up in Dover. So, like, as I mentioned, my town has built a lot of stuff, and I don't know if the infrastructure has been put in place to make it through Fair Week. So I expect some delays. Not only that, with the fair or the race being up in Dover, I feel like resources are going to be stretched even thinner than what they usually are. So I'm expecting my internet to tank. I hope it doesn't, but I'm expecting it to, because it's fair. You guys remember years ago, past couple of years, it has been, knock on wood, pretty decent. I haven't had that many issues, but God, if you guys remember a couple of years ago when I was live streaming, I was losing frames left and right because my internet was just like, my internet was like a quarter of the speed it usually was because of the fair week. And as soon as the fair left, back up and running. So we shall see. We shall see. But if I do stream, Friday night will be farming Friday, and Saturday will be whatever if the guys are around, whatever they want to play. If not, we'll find something to play on our own. But yeah, there you go. That's next week. So I'll get out of here now. I'll stop talking to you else. If you guys did enjoy today's video, do me a huge favor, leave a like down below. It does help me out so very, very much, and I do appreciate it so very, very much. If you guys do want to see future Farming Simulator 25 Feenix moments, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to know if I want to do a live or upload a video, click that notification bell. And those guys, thank you so very much for watching. See you guys next time.
Like a